going to do a little departure from my normal videos. You see I'm in our kitchen and it's looking lots better. It looked different than one of the views you've seen before. Hope we've been having some work done here. One of the things that's been on my to-do list besides the meal, and it's still on my to-do list, is we have these chairs, and I'll turn it around. This is our dining room table, and you see there's only 3 chairs. Well, one of them had an accident, and basically kind of what happened is a friend of ours who has a little disability was getting out of the chair, and in the process broke this piece here, the back, as you see if I'm tapping here, this back of the chair off. And I have it out in my shop, and I already started work on it. Bear in mind, I'm not a woodchuck. So we're going to walk out to the shop here, and I'm going to show you what I've done. Now, we're in the shop. Now you'll notice I got glue. I'm going to have to scrape glue off, and there's going to be some painting involved, obviously. This is the chair. And if you notice very carefully, there's a crack here. This right in here broke off at the dowel. The bag is because I don't want to damage the chair's cushion because I can't take it off. So I'm trying to protect it, and then I've got all this glue. And you notice on this end, see, I've still got it clamped, and even though the glue's dried, I don't want to unclamp it until I'm getting ready to work on it. So there's a little crack here. This was a dowel. Now I made the dowel out of plastic instead of a wooden dowel. And it's glued in, excuse me, around here too. You see I've got all this really glued, a lot of glue running everywhere, and I got to clean up, but I wanted plenty of glue. So this side, it was just a broken dowel. On this side, however, you can see between the clamps, you see here where all this glue eased out. Well, here, on both sides, and I'll try to get you around here where you can see too, on both sides, it actually didn't break the dowel, but cracked this. So the plan of attack is pretty simple. You notice we've got some gluing going on now. So the plan of attack that I'm working on right now is I'm leaving it clamped. Even though this glue is set, I want this to stay clamped until I get ready to work on it. I'm going to take these 1/4-inch dowel rods here, and I'm going to drill through this after it's glued here, like this, so. And then I'm going to stitch down both sides of this with this 1/4-inch dowel rod completely through and glue it. What that's going to give me is a support from this end to that end on this back of this chair. Now, I'm a big fan of, and I've got it sitting over here in the DRO box. Obviously, it's not product placement, but I'm a big fan of Gorilla Glue, and that's what you see. That's why it foams up. This stuff, it works real miracles. So, right now the plan is fairly simple. We're going to clean the glue up here next. I'll probably take the clamps off, clean the glue up short, not today obviously. But then I'm going to pin. And I'll probably get the tripod and bring it out here when I start pinning. The plan is to put at least 4 to 6 pins in here, on 3 on each side, and maybe 3 down the middle. I'm wanting to pin it really straight through and really good and let it Gorilla Glue set them pins in place. So to try to put some more strength in this right here. This side I'm not as worried about because of just the way it is. Then I'm going to have to sand all this off, sand the pins flush, and try to paint the chair to match. So that's the problem, and that's what we're working on. So I'm going to shoot some video along the way, kind of bring you along for the ride, just for some different content. Like I said, I'm not a woodworker. By no means I'm a woodworker. But this kind of repair here is something that's basically more common sense than anything else. Hopefully, everything will work good. And you notice I got these bar clamps really clamped down there good. And that's the thing. The reason why I don't want to let them go is when I start drilling pinholes, I actually want to keep stuff clamped. Even though I know that glue's set, I want that to be bonded. I made to start at the bottom and clamp. Who knows yet? I haven't decided till I get started drilling. I'll bring you along for the ride. And the reason I want to use rods, I got two different sizes. And these are oak, by the way, which is a lot stronger, whatever chair's made out of, is the fact I want that strength of oak across. The reason I didn't use a dowel rod here on this is I was just putting it together and I said, well, I got plenty of knurling. So I just turned my custom plug down, and it ain't no much big deal. Just turned it down and machined it to fit. Placed it right on there. So that's what we're working on. And I'll kind of turn the camera around a second. This will kind of be in the middle of the video. Like I say, I'm on my hand prod. One of the things I want you to understand is I haven't really forgot about my projects, my YouTube channel. This is Sunday the 27th, 28th, the 27th day of the month when I'm shooting this video and making the comments. I have worked 32 or 33 days without a day off. And yesterday I got up really early in the morning and I went to work and worked 8 hours. Got off at lunchtime. I went to an event at a winery with Chris just to have some time to do something personal with me and her. So part of the reason, a lot of the reason this channel content has been down is just basically working 7 days a week takes a lot of time. And I really want to get this Mills DRO mounted. Got this box sitting here, but this is something we need to do for the house, and I really need to get this out of my hair. So that's the kind of the plan, and I'm going to bring you in. I'm going to do some sanding on it and some stuff. So I'm going to kind of put some content of something a little different. So guys, I hope you enjoy this video as we go along. So you guys have a great day, and I'll bring you along for the ride. Okay, I'm going to start unclamping here and see what we got. Damn. Here, eased onto this clamp. There it goes. There. All right, let's scrape some off. As of right now, that chair's it's wrong, just right there. Okay. Now, the stitching is going to be when we drill these pins. Need to cut them, and there's several ways to cut them. We'll probably do a quick dirty way today. Easiest way I know to cut them is right here. Like that. Okay, and then we'll just get us a drill bit. We'll drill them. Let's drill chuck. Drill a hole. Pin's going to fit in there good and tight. That's good. Want to glue it. Want to drive it through there, I hope. good tight fit. As it works through there. Try not to get the glue on our fingers. I don't care if it slides all over the stuff, we're going to sand this anyway. So let's take us a good hammer. Got a little small one I like to use for such stuff. Excuse my butt. Pin comes, got to go all the way through. Come on, this thing, you need to get me a little more man here. Come on. Coming slowly. Pen ain't coming. Oh, drum holes a little bit. I don't know how far that pin's up in there, but it ain't far as I wanted. I have to cut a little plug on this side and drive it in and glue it, because that ain't setting. Okay, I'm gonna go a little handheld here and let you see what we're doing. Okay, you see, I made a little movement right here, and what I'll have to do is sand this off flush, obviously. You can see where the crack was along through here where the glue is set. And you can see that I've got all these wooden dowels sticking all out in all kind of precipitous places. What's that's going to do, once all that glue sets up, that's going to bond that crack together. More or less give it support from one end of the chair to the other. And hopefully, that's what's our next step would be to cut all them pins off flush with a hacksaw or something of that nature, back saw or something. Try to saw them off somewhat flush, then we'll just take some sandpaper and we'll sand it off. This is the other side. There's a little bit of, see there's still some, you can see a little bit of glue stuff lingering on. This side is really good. So that's what we had on the chair. Some more video there, and I'm hoping you enjoy it. Alright, well, I didn't show a lot of the finished work. I kind of got it off to the side. First of all, we're doing some laundries that's piled up here. Apologize that, but let me see if I can get a light on. Excuse me here a minute. Look at the kitchen while I'm doing this. I might even go ahead and slide this curtain up, get some light. If you'll notice, I have got the chair done, and I decided not to fill these spots because it'd really be hard to get wood filler to do right. But you'll see I've got it painted black. I just used a gloss black like you would get it. Actually come from Walmart. It's a Rust-Oleum product. So it's going to not be a perfect color match because obviously it's just hard to do. But if you look at the chair now, there's the finished painting. And it's fairly stout. I mean, if you really look at where it's loose at, it's actually loose. Not where the damage is as much as it's a little bit. So the chair can actually be set in and done. It needs to be dusted, obviously, from where it was. So this is kind of the views all the way around it. And I have done a little bit of this kind of work before. I'm going to turn the camera around and speak to you just a second. We'll put this project to bed. I'll just leave the camera on. I'm going to do no fancy editing. Excuse my belt. This is a Monday morning. We had an accident at my day job. Saturday, we had a power outage, a major switchgear blow. And that's why I didn't work yesterday. Spent the day with Chris. And he called me middle of the day and said we'd be ready about 5 or 6, and we would go in and work on the machines and try to get the power, get our machines powered up, whatever. Get there about 7. I was there from 7 o'clock to 2:30 in the morning this morning, working on that. And we didn't get it up, and sent us home, told us to come in at 11. Well, I just got a text from the plant. They're not going to run this today at all. I may still have to go in. So I'm going to start doing some video work. If you know, my mill DRO hasn't been worked on. So I'm going to put on some shorts, go out in the shop and work on DRO. But this video is a wrap about the chair. And it's just a simple project. And I've done this work a little before, some old furniture, just because sometimes you just buy them. I bought them at auctions. This particular case, and if I hadn't explained it, if I am being redundant in the video, please accept an apology. This particular case, a friend of Chris's was in the chair, and he's got a disability. In fact, he uses a prosthetic bottom leg, and he was trying to get out of that chair. And in the process of getting out of it, he broke it. I mean, didn't mean to, but it's happened. So, Navy vet, really nice guy. So, it'd been sitting there for a while. And I looked at it, and you've seen the journey that I have in fixing it. So now we've got the chair repaired, and it's back in service. So, that's good. Hope you enjoy this video. This is a little sidetrack from what you normally see me doing. Hope you enjoy it.